Hello, my warriors. Welcome to Mz.TreZena's Sunday Dinner Show. Okay, guys, today we are going to have us some Alfredo again, but it's going to be seafood Alfredo. So we're going to do shrimps and imitation crab meat. Now this is something totally different. This is lobster, real lobster meat. So let's get that part straight. This is lobster cakes, they call it. So we're going to put this in the oven for about 20 minutes. We set it for 400, and after that we're going to cook us some garlic, should I say toasted. And we're going to read the instructions on the back right there. And we're going to put those in there. And we're going to begin doing the, what you call it, fettuccine or whatever it is that we're going to have. So we'll start here. We're putting this in the oven. I already have it set for 20 minutes. Now I have placed some olive oil in the pan, and I have turned it to level 5, and we're just mixing the crab meat. We're gonna go ahead and season it with paprika, black pepper, and some adobo. So I think the best thing to do is put maybe a teaspoon of all, so that you don't overdo it. And then we're going to add a little bit of celery in there just to give it a little crunch. So you will have maybe 2 stalks of celery, depending on the size they are. So we're getting ready to put it into the pan as soon as it starts heating. Okay, so what I did was put the celery on first, and it's cooking slowly. So make sure when you put it in that it's nice and hot so that it can cook thoroughly. So we're going to start with that. Now I heard the little ding thing, so I'm going to go ahead and set my 20 minutes for the crab, or should I say the lobster cakes. Alright, as you can see right here, I have turned the stove on high. This is so that my boil can come. Excuse me. Once I get my boiling going, then that's when I'm going to snap the fettuccine noodles. Now, I've already took the celery out, and with the oil that was left over, I added 2 tablespoons of butter. And next, you're going to see me put this is the crab meat. I'm sorry. Yeah, nothing but a hand. But this is the crab meat. And we're just going to cook that for a little bit just to get it going. Like I said, we have the noodles trying to do their thing. So make sure this is on about, make sure it's on about 7 when you're cooking it. And please do not leave the kitchen. Now, as you can see, it's cooking really good. You just be careful because it will shed. Now, just a history thought. Can anyone guess where the crab meat come from? Probably not. So it comes from
North American fish called whitefish.
it is a Northern American fish called the whitefish. And that's where this, they call it imitation crab meat, come from.
Cold water fish.
It's a cold water fish. So that's the history fact for today. So we mixed the celery with it. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the shrimps in and then mix it all together. Now you see the shrimps are right on the side. We're going to finish cooking it off. Shrimps doesn't take long to cook. By the time we get them going, we're going to add the Alfredo. And we're going to put this along with it. The Italian blend. This comes from Publix, as you can see. And we're going to mix it all together. So as you can see, he has it all mixed in. So we're just waiting to add the Alfredo once we see the shrimps have cooked enough. The water is still not boiling, so we're just waiting. We have about 8 minutes left on there. I don't know if you can really see it, but that's what it's doing. We decided to add it to the wok frying pan because, as you can see, it's much taller, and I'll be able to put what I need in there. And you can look and see that water is boiling. So it's time for me to go ahead and put the fettuccine in there. And we're getting ready to add the Alfredo. We did turn it up just a little bit to get it going. So now what we did is turned it back down to 5 so that it can do what it needs to do. Now we did not put all of the Alfredo because we used 2 containers. Let me see, what was the amount of the containers? What ounces was it? Move your hand. Move your hand this way. Right. It was 16 ounces each glass jar. So that's what we use. Plus add a little bit of water just to get you know, to get all of it out. So now this is 6 ounces, and I'm going to add it all in there. All of it. And just in case you hear me whispering, I do have someone helping me. And just mix it. It's going to be so nice and cheesy, guys. It's going to be yum, yum, yum. So make sure you're stirring really good to get it all nice and creamy. And no, we did not add the noodles yet. You can hear them over there boiling. You just see the crab meat that's kind of shedding a little bit. But that's okay. That's going to make it taste even better. So we're going to let this cook just a minute. That's why you need to turn it down. And make sure it's probably on 4, because it's going to be nice and creamy. Now, we had this in for about 20 minutes. This is what it's looking like. We could have put butter in the beginning, but we didn't. So we're going to put it in now because we're trying to eliminate as much butter as possible. So we're going to go ahead and put it back in the oven for about 20 more minutes, and then it'll be all done. See, that's nice and ready. And right here, we have those noodles going. Now, as you can see, we're going to go ahead and put the garlic bread in the oven while the cakes are baking. All right, my warriors, finishing touches. Let's go down there to that lovely lobster cake. Then look at all that lovely lobster and shrimp and noodles and Alfredo with a little bit of celery on there. And last but not least, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That looks so good. To the last drop. Now, normally, guys, I know every time I talk to y'all, I tell y'all I should have a green vegetable salad up there. But today we took the shortcut and we used that celery for that salad, okay? So, this is the finishing touch. Look at that shrimp. Looks so good. So, if you enjoyed watching the Sunday Dinner Show with Mz.TreZena, give it a big thumbs up. If you are not a warrior yet, just visiting, what you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, then hit the notification button to be notified of all videos, along with share this video. Let them know what your girl is doing. So I want to say thanks for watching. Have a happy week. Stay safe and may God bless. Later.